What if you didn't have to fight, to struggle, to strive to create your dream life? What if reality bends not when you do more, but when you believe you are more? In today's video, I will show you how to shift your outer world by mastering one thing, your state of consciousness. And this makes the difference between temporary results and permanent transformation. This is the fourth video of our series, The Quantum You, and if you follow the information that I'm sharing in these videos, you will manifest whatever you want. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Al, and if you want to discuss your situation with me, I am having a sale. Please check out the description box below for my website and more information on coaching. But now, let's get into it. We've been trained to believe that actions create results, and actions, they play a role in everything, but without alignment, they become struggle. Think about this. You are trying to change the image in the mirror by polishing the glass instead of changing the original reflection. You will end up with a clear glass, but you will not change the reflection. Consciousness is the original and reality is the mirror. You don't have to chase what you want. You have to become conscious of already being that person, the person that is happy, the person that is loved, the person that is abundant, that feels safe. Neville Goddard taught that every state of consciousness automatically expresses itself. There is a version of you that is fulfilled, that is happy, that is loved, that feels safe, that accepts wealth, abundance, everything. That version exists right now. You do not have to create it. You just have to occupy it. Ask yourself this question. What state am I living from right now? Scarcity or abundance? Fear or trust? Trying or knowing? Your outer world reflects your most dominant inner state. You change the state, reality reorganizes itself. The most direct way to shift your state is practicing these things. Number one is awareness. You pause, you notice, and you ask yourself, what am I believing to be true right now? Number two is decision. You choose the version of you who already has your desire, who thinks like someone that is already loved, that is already abundant, that is already wealthy, that is already healthy. Number three is embodiment. So you feel into that version. You speak, you talk, you act like them. This is not about pretending. This is about remembering. You are coming back to the version of you that is within you, that has always been there. You just became aware of it. You are embodying it. You are living from it. And then you can manifest whatever you want without chasing, without forcing. Life will guide you to what you want. You don't have to control everything. The ego is that part of you that screams, but how will that happen? It wants to control. It wants to know when will that happen, why it hasn't happened yet. But the how is not your job, or when is not your job. Your job is identity. Because when you start feeling like the person who is loved, you're not going to chase love. When you start feeling like the person who is secure in your life, you're not going to chase wealth and abundance and anything. Because you have that safety within you, that love within you, that abundance within you. If you ask yourself every day, who am I being? You will figure out when you're not aligned. You will figure out when you are. You will figure out when you are living, breathing, walking like the version of you that you want to be. Things show up faster because time collapses. You see synchronicities everywhere and doors open, not because you forced them, but because you embody that version of you that never doubted that you could achieve it, that never doubted that you can have it. That's why my approach focuses on self-concept, on identity work. That's why I tell you guys, focus on who you want to be and not on the SP itself or the job, the career. Focus on who you want to be in that situation, in that relationship, in that job, in that career, in that life that you want to have. If the foundation doesn't change, the structure will not stand. That's why identity, self-concept, that's the first thing. That's the most important thing. We recreate dynamics we once experienced, hoping that we will have a different outcome, a better outcome, that it will heal us. But the problem is we manifest what is familiar, what is normal. So if I'm coming from this space, if I'm aligned with those experiences, I will very likely manifest the same outcome again. The way out of this is to become the person who recognizes your own good, your own value, what you bring to the table. That way, you don't depend on what someone thinks or feels about you, and you become magnetic. The key is to step into that version of you who already has it. So when you are affirming or visualizing or doing whatever you want, you have to feel that scene, smell the air, hear the sounds. You have to experience it with your senses and allow your body to believe it. You don't need to force your mind to agree. You just need to keep being it. When you are doing these exercises, don't try to control everything. You are just imagining. You are just experiencing something. Don't make this a job. Don't make this about the result. Make this about the moment. In this moment, I want to feel this way. Let's do a quick exercise. Just close your eyes, take one deep breath, and then start slowing down your breathing. And then ask yourself, what do I want to experience right now? Keep slowing down your breathing. And when you know, then ask yourself, who would I be if it was already done? How would I think? How would I speak? How would I feel? How would I live my life? What you're doing here is you are shaping who that version of you is. So you are understanding how they move through life. And then you can embody that version. Now open your eyes and realize how different it may be from the version of you that you are being right now. How you are thinking throughout your day, how you are acting throughout the day, how you are talking about your life, about yourself, about everything throughout the day. That version that you became aware of in this short imaginal act, that version is a state. And you can come back to it every time that you want. And you can feel it. You can see your life through that version of you. And when you start living like that version, then your reality is going to catch up. Then time is going to collapse. Because you are being a different version of yourself. You're not your past. You're not your doubt. You're not your mind. You are pure awareness. There is pure potential within you. And you can make whatever you want with that. From that place, you can choose any timeline, any reality, any identity. If this video resonated with you, then wait to see the next video of our series. So like, share, subscribe. You are not going to want to miss this. And don't forget to share with me in the comments, what is the version of you that you are choosing to be today? How does this version of you think? How does this version of you move through life? So that you can embody it. And I'm here cheering you on. Okay? That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to talk soon. Bye-bye.